Hello darlings, how the devil are we? So it's coming to the end of the week and I feel like everyone in the gaming industry is running out of steam, and it kind of been reflected in the news because there really just isn't that much to talk about. We've got a choice between CD Projekt Red buying a studio that they kind of already owned and worked with in Vancouver, and a rabbit with a giant fist, which does look kind of cool, but there isn't really too much to go on at the moment. So we're going to dust off everyone's favourite conspiracy theory, which is to do with Bloober team at the moment and the theory that they are making the new Silent Hill game. Anyway, it was noticed on Reddit recently that the European Media Programme, who are responsible for funding Bloober, basically gave them funding for 3 new titles. Or at least that's what was speculated. So people saw them and thought, oh, 3 new titles. They went to the Bloober website, they saw them listed and got very excited. These 3 titles were H2O, Black and Dumb Spyro. So this is what the 3 titles were thought to be. We have H2O, which was meant to be Layers of Fear 3. There was also Black, which was meant to be a first-person game set in medieval times and basically you were fighting off aliens. And then there was Dumb Spyro, which is about a young Jewish boy in World War II in the ghetto, and his journey was basically to find his sister and the journey that he goes on to do that. So anyway, turns out this information, this leak, was actually incorrect. Well, it wasn't completely incorrect, but it was half information with also outdated information. So let's start at the very top. H2O, which was meant to be Layers of Fear 3. No, this was not Layer of Fear 3. This was actually H2O. So this was actually quite old information. Now, remember the game Dumb Spyro, which is about the Jewish boy finding his sister? Well, they did several iterations of this game and they couldn't find a way to sensitively or at least give honor to the topics that it was covering. And also apparently there were problems around how commercially viable it's going to be. So that project is currently no longer in development. Now, for those who got excited about Project Black and the idea that you'd be fighting aliens as a knight, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that idea has been shelved. That's not to say, though, that the project itself has been shelved, because apparently there is still something under the surface using that codename in development. Now, what we have left is confirmation that there are 2 new games in development, and both of them are going to have a bigger scope than the medium. Now, I'm not sure what exactly that means because the medium's playtime was roughly about 8 hours, so not the longest game that was ever made. But scope shouldn't be equated to purely just on game time at the end, because obviously it's all about building the game and what it requires, and this still means that there is something very, very exciting on the way. So where does Silent Hill fit into this? Well, this is Project Black. Remember the night game that is no longer being developed? A lot of people are speculating that Silent Hill is what is under that label and is currently in pre-production. This, however, like everything we've covered on Silent Hill so far, is completely speculative. So we are waiting with bated breath. We are all very, very excited. Whatever Bloober produce with Konami, it's going to be phenomenal, no doubt. And I am very, very excited to see what they are going to produce in the horror genre. But alas, that's all I've got for now. I will update you with any other news I receive through my letterbox. But have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll be back with more news soon.